Okay. So we're going to go around and just talk about the learning goals, or the 3 levels of learning goals that you could have, and which of those might be achieved by an essential question, or which ones could connect to essential questions. So can I have someone volunteer and share some of the thinking that you were having at your table?
We were thinking that the acquisition learning goals really didn't connect very well to the essential questions, because it was more giving the kids information, imparting information, instead of having them think and do deeper thinking.
So if you couldn't hear up here, she said the acquisition's really about just the information, and it's not about, really the thinking end of it. It's very low level, so with your depths of knowledge, it's really just the information. So maybe not connected as well to those broad questions. What else were your groups thinking? Thank you.
Yeah, we were just thinking the transfer and coaching area, that would be an essential question area, just because you could really walk around to groups and find out if they understood whatever concept you had taught. You know what I mean? Like if you've been teaching something.
Mm-hmm. So goals.
It's a deeper thing. You just listen to kind of like what you're doing here. We're talking.
So she was saying that the transfer goals really get the kids thinking and doing the application, and that an essential question being broad would probably, be able to connect better with that type of learning goal in your classroom. So just as an idea, unless there's anyone else that would like to share right now. Okay, so there is no answer key for this. So unlike the other activities this morning, if you really think of an essential question, so Mark went through what an essential question is. And if you think about essential question, actually all of these could be achieved under that umbrella in one way or another. There's no right answer. So obviously if the students are engaged in questions where they're investigating and they're diving in deep, they're going to end up also doing the making meaning, and they're going to be doing some sort of acquisition of knowledge along the way. Now, your goal or your question is probably more in line with your transfer goal, but you might have smaller goals in your lesson planning that are these different types of goals. So it's important to remember that you can't have various levels of goals in your lesson planning, because it depends on what you want the kids to achieve. You might need them to achieve some knowledge, and you might have some sort of acquisition goal in addition to a transfer goal for your students. So this activity was just to, as you think about where you're going to be putting these essential questions once you write them, where they might go into what type of lesson. So hopefully that helps with that.